To be honest, pretty hard. So I've been getting a lot of questions in my comment section and personal emails asking me how hard the August SAT will be, what's the situation of August SAT, and how the curve work. Now, let me knock out the situation part really quick. The August SAT is going to happen. It's confirmed. CollegeBoard already confirmed it, unless like something crazy happens, like a nuclear bomb just occurs, or Corona just mutates and grows into like monsters. The August SAT will happen, and it is set for the 29th, if I'm correct. It's just that testing centers will have less rooms and less children per room because they just want to practice social distancing. But now let's talk about the important part. Let's talk about the curve for the August SAT. Now, if you guys don't understand how the SAT curve works, basically they collect all the answers and scores of every student. They see which answers were commonly missed, and as a result they'll adjust the curve. So basically, if a lot of students are getting all the questions right on the SAT, then the curve will not be very nice. Maybe if you get one wrong, you may get like 40 points off, like 50 points off. Like we've seen, if you get one wrong, you get like a 750. But that's only if people are getting every single question right on the SAT. Now let's look at the contrary. If students are getting like 10 questions wrong on the minimum, like 50 questions wrong certain times, and that's very bad. But if you did, then you do. Then the curve will be very forgiving. So say you get one wrong, you may still get an 800 on the math SAT if other students in the nation are getting multiple questions wrong on the math SAT. So in that case, you want a curve like that, where if you're doing way better than your peers, right, and everyone's like getting so many questions wrong and you're getting like very few questions wrong, then your score will be way higher than it should usually be. And what I mean by usual is the usual curve is 1 point off, or one question down is 10 points off. But if you're getting a nice curve, then one question down maybe 0 points off, two questions down maybe 10 points off, three questions down maybe 10 points off. But now the August SAT is special because no one has taken the SAT for the past 3 months, right? People were scheduled to take the SAT in March, got canceled. People were supposed to take the SAT in April, canceled. May, canceled. In school, canceled. So all these canceled test takers are now lining up to take this August SAT. So when you think about it, how many test takers will actually be taking the August SAT? Because that's like 4 months worth of SAT test takers all sitting down for one SAT. And I can say right now, guys, that in my opinion, the curve itself should be nice. And let me tell you why. The average SAT score is about 1,000, I think maybe 1,100. So if, like I said, there's more people taking this SAT, then the average score will be closer to the true average, which is like 1,000 range. So the curve should be nice, right? It should most likely follow the standard curve. So if you get one question wrong, you may get like 10 points off. At the best case scenario, if you get one question wrong, you get 0 points off, and if you get two questions wrong, then you get 10 points off. But that's the best case scenario. Worst case scenario, everyone does stellar on the August SAT because CollegeBoard decides to make the August SAT much easier than usual because they understand that COVID is going on. They understand that they were facing a $500 million lawsuit for AP test. So they want to be nice to the students and give easy questions. In that case, the SAT will be super hard in terms of the curve because people will be getting every single question right because the SAT question will be very easy. So if you get one question wrong in actuality, then you may lose like 30, 40 points. So it really depends on how other people are doing. Now, in my opinion, since there are more people taking the test, the idea of the average being the true average, I do think is highly possible. I think it's more possible than CollegeBoard being nice and giving easy questions, because I don't think that's something CollegeBoard would do, right? When is CollegeBoard actually nice? So you can expect that if you get one question wrong, you get 10 points off. You can really expect that scenario. So is that hard or is that easy? Well, that's up for you to decide. I think that's like semi-difficult. That's like, medium, I guess you could say, because that's the regular curve, right? It's not too nice, it's not too mean, it's regular. So it's like medium difficulty. Now, for some of you that may be hard, you may be thinking, dang, so if I get 3 questions wrong, I'm already at a 770. If I get 10 questions wrong, I'm already at a 700. Well, if that is the case, then yeah, that is the case, and that's why you have to really study for this August SAT, because you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know how many students are really sitting down for this SAT. You don't know how easy the questions will be. This SAT will most likely be special in its own unique way because this is the first SAT that has occurred after COVID. So we don't know what to expect from CollegeBoard's end. We can just do our part and study as hard as we can. So I hope you guys are studying, and make sure you watch all my other videos when it comes to studying for the SAT, because you want to really prepare yourself for this August SAT. So please like, share, comment, subscribe. Keep you guys updated on how your progress is going for the SAT, and let me know what's up. Peace.